So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot. He comes into the game sporting a slugging percentage over 600, so expect to see some very hard contact out of him in this one. You don't see guys with numbers like that every day.
Scott Bulldog will be on the mound to face them. And this is a guy that needs to establish the inside part of the plate because his stuff is such that he'll have a hard time getting by if he doesn't mix in location well. Jose Iglesias heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today.
Shortstop, number 1.
Hey, we got nobody, no one down here.
Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Travis is there for it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, like everyone else, I can't wait to see what Miggy Cabrera has in store. He's a major contributor in this lineup, and he's having a really nice season. Top 5 in the American League in slugging right now, so he could very well end up being a key player in this ball game.
0-1.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boys, that's 99 right through him.
Got him. With a moment now, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, their starter has a ton of strikeouts, among the league leaders. That sometimes leads to some complacency out in the field. They're going to have to stay on their toes, be ready, because they will be involved.
Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpire. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. It's the Tigers nothing, Blue Jays coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Justin Upton will get his first shot at it here. 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
Well, guys, one good game does not a season make. He's been hitting under 250 over his last 10 games, so hopefully he's figured something out.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's no question this guy's got to be in the running for the Cy Young this year. He makes quick work with this guy on 3 pitches. That was just too easy.
Nick Castellanos will stand in now as we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0.
All right, here we go now.
That evens it up 1-1. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Dyson moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Tyler Collins will stand in, and you can see that surprisingly he hits better versus left-handed pitching than he does against righties. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They still trail 1-0. Kevin Pillar will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, he hasn't played very well all season, and if you look at his last 10 games, he's only had 4 hits in those 10, so what's he doing to help?
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Eric, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
And that last loss was one of those games that you hate to lose. It really could have gone either way, but for our sake, I hope we get another close game like that here.
Sanchez into his motion. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Yeah! Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike, 2-1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And boy, this is exactly how you want your leadoff hitter to approach an at-bat. He's showing a lot of patience, and it's worked out so far.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swing, strike 2.
One pitch right here.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Running hard. He's digging for second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Pretty safe to say he was sitting on the fastball there. He's out in front of this pitch, and he just drills it right down the line, and that'll put him in a good position here with a runner on second and nobody out.
Let's go right here. Attaboy.
Russell Martin is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. No one out with a runner at second.
Get your pitch up there. Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
Working quickly now as the splitter's in there, 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
That misses, 1-2.
And even on 1 and 2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
And a swing and a miss from Martin as he'll retreat to the dugout as out number 1. And with that, let's take a look at the defense for the Detroit Tigers. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
Gerard Dyson will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. Runner's on his way to third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
I don't think he's too thrilled with himself behind the plate. It's hard to say for sure, but if he puts this ball in the bag, I think he's got a good shot at getting him at third. Instead, this one's high. He might even be fortunate it's not down the line and the runner's able to slide in safely.
The 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. A man at third with 1 away. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike.
Hey, wait for yours here.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Ender Inciarte is on deck. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, any way you can, any way you can. Here we go.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Ender Inciarte will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
And so far, that run still holds up as they lead the ballgame.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there, strike 1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Here's the 0-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
That's not a sight you want to see this early as a starting pitcher. 40 pitches already.
Hey, see if you can drive it. What do you say?
There we go, kid.
High and deep to right center field. Ghost going back. Still going back. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Blue Jays held in check. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. A nice daytime shot there from one of the many marinas here in Toronto as we're set to go in the 3rd inning of this one.
Hey, come on now.
Alfred Broussard will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, that was a rough one yesterday, but he's still hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
Hey, no outs now, none.
first pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, and you know, this is a spot where you just have to make them bring the ball down. It's very difficult to do anything positive when it's up that high.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. And pitching wins, they just aren't as celebrated these days as they once were. But I'll tell you, if you're leading the league, you're one of the best pitchers around. We'll see if he can hold on and add another win to his total in this one.
Come on, guys.
First pitch on its way. James McCann swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
100 miles an hour is hard. A high 100, impossible to get on top of.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
And you'd think for as hot as this guy's been over the last few games, they might be treading carefully. They're coming right after him, and now they've got him in an 0-2 hold.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
How about that sequence right there? Fastball, fastball, and fastball again. No surprise what he's featuring out there today. Just straight hard stuff. And he gets the 3-pitch see you later.
Standing in now, Anthony goes. As this is swung on and chopped over to first. To his right, Encarnacion. And don't quite know what was going on there, but he's into first base safely. Jose Iglesias will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Brian Dozier is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
This guy has been amazing. He's thrown a first pitch strike to around 80% of the batters he faced. And we're in the middle innings now, so you know he's doing well.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Miguel Cabrera is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2.
Boy, he was so far behind that first pitch that he over-adjusted and was so far ahead of this one.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Justin Upton stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 3 up. Nick Castellanos heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just one hit for these guys this afternoon. Tyler Collins comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Yeah, and they fanned him on a fastball last time, so let's see if they come at him with the hard stuff again.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
And with some of these guys, it's like they're in an 0-2 count before they even come to the plate.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders.
Yeah, Matt, more of the same for him is he's currently leading the American League in that category. So far this year, nobody's had an answer for his stuff. He's been dominant. Not only that, but the defense behind him has been rock solid as well.
Alfred Broussard will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
And there's number 8. 1 away.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. James McCann will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just one hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. I'll tell you, he's been living on that corner all afternoon.
And you can tell, guys at the plate, they're starting to get frustrated. He just hasn't made many mistakes at all. And when he has, they've been out of the zone.
Center fielder number 12.
Anthony Goes steps in now.
Here we go.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Right there for strike 1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Here's a high pop-up. Encarnacion is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The shortstop, number 1.
Jose Iglesias will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Edwin Encarnacion will get us going for the Jays here as they start their half of the sixth.
First baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Sanchez is ready. First pitch on the way. Hey now.
Ball one, no strike.
I'll tell you, you do not want to buzz this guy's tower.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go, kid.
Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that.
There's that splitter again. Seems to be getting better and better as the game goes on.
Here it comes on 1-1. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
A little bouncer. But that one rolls foul.
Let her rip, let her rip.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Struck him out as his woes continue as that's his third strikeout of the game.
Well, there it is. Hat trick, my friend. That's the third strikeout of the game. Luckily, his guys are winning, so it kind of lessens the blow, but actually, not so much.
Devin Travis stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Nope.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Let's analyze this swing on Swing Track. This pitch is away, but you'll see him swing inside the ball to try to pull it. You got to take that the other way.
Stepping in now, Josh Rutledge. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Grounded to short. Iglesias is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We're through 6 full. Toronto leads this one 2-0. Brian Dozier will stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. And neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
Hey, get ahead right here.
Nobody out now, nobody out.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy. You don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th. And with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. So he can just flat out control a game. He's done that so far in this one, and we'll see if he can add another one to his shutouts lead.
Miguel Cabrera is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
The windup and the 0-1. Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2.
Boy, it's the 7th inning, and it looks like he's just jumped into the ball game. A strikeout to start things, and now an 0-2 count.
Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game.
Now batting.
So 2 gone in the inning now, and here's Justin Upton. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. And he punts the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. Bottom of the 7th. Nick Castellanos comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
And a high strike to begin the at bat. It's 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Yeah, he probably won't have too big a dip in velocity the rest of the way. But the later this game goes, the more important it will be to watch where his location is. That's probably the bigger concern.
So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games.
Yeah, Matt, more of the same for him as he's currently leading the American League in that category. So when you hand him the ball, you know he's going to have a pretty good chance of closing the deal. And you know, complete games are getting more and more rare in today's game. He's a rare breed. I really enjoy watching him pitch.
Tyler Collins is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
It was kind of a delayed swing right there. He looked like he had to wait to see if it was going to be anywhere close, and now he's in a big hole.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The right fielder, number 30,
Alfred Broussard will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And, Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the 9th.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
And he's got another one. 19 for the ball game, and that'll end. James McCann will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Center fielder.
Anthony goes. Stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
0-1.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable. Jose Iglesias will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
And it looks like the scouting report says, work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job, because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
Struck him out, and a new record, 21 strikeouts in this one. Brian Dozier will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
0-1 count, and the pitch. And there's a called strike two, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, just 2 hits were all they could muster off of him. He was in complete control from the start of this game, and he finished it off in style, too.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch it.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric.
Be right back. 19-0 fuck yeah lol.
This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian, and as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1 in the series, we'll give you the latest installment of our Topps Player Spotlight. Scott Bulldog will be our subject, and he really had it all working in his last start, collecting the complete game shutout for his efforts.
Well, it was just one of those dominant performances where he single-handedly won the game for his team. I mean, sure, his team got him at least one run, but the way he was throwing, it looked like he could have kept going all day. That's a game he'll remember for a long time, and I'm sure his teammates would be plenty happy if he can put out an effort similar to that in this one.
Okay, Eric, Steve, and I are ready for baseball, and we'll have it for you next on the show. It's time now for baseball from the great state of Texas and Globe Life Park. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Texas Rangers. A big-time arm and a power bat. Should be fun. First pitch is next. With that, a look at John Gibbons' lineup for the visiting Blue Jays. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
You know, they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 hole right now. He's got an on-base percentage over .450 in the last 10 ball games. He's been locked in at the plate, not chasing balls out of the zone, and it's been paying off.
Martin Perez, the Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, hitters have a batting average against of close to 300 against him, so he's going to have...
Delino DeShields comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Delino DeShields.
Hey, we got no one.
Fans, our series of the Blue Jays continues right here tomorrow night. Good seats are still available, but don't delay. Stop by any ticket window here at the ballpark or visit us online at TexasRangers.com.
Hey, let's go right here.
Fans, summer has officially arrived, and there's no better way to beat the heat than by joining us right here at the ballpark. With lots of giveaways, promotions, and great baseball to come, you can't lose. Pick up a pocket schedule at any stadium ticket window and come out to the ballpark this summer. Fans, honor someone you love by sponsoring a virtual seat, suite, base, or pitching mound at Rangers Ballpark in Arlington. For as little as $5 a donation, you can claim your space, and 100% of your donation will go towards groundbreaking cancer research. In return, you'll receive a link to your personalized page featuring the name, photo, and a dedication message for the person you are honoring. Hey kids, be sure to stop by the Rangers Sports Park, an interactive area located in Vandergrift Plaza in center field. This interactive area includes a wiffle ballpark, T-ball cages, a speed pitch zone, and much more. The Rangers Sports Park will remain open through the middle of the 7th inning.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. EK, as the Jays take the field here tonight. Well, they've been playing some pretty good baseball, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, and they were home for just a short time before heading right back out on the road again. So it's been a lot of packing and unpacking recently. That's the life of a big league ball player.
And that's in there as well, 0-2 now.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
And he'll step off. And a step off. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. Now time now to look at Jeff Bannister's Rangers lineup card in this one. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He sports a batting average with runners in scoring position over 300, so you could say he relishes in those big moments. We'll see if that's the case in this one.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
And you know, Ross is definitely liked by the pitchers, Matt. When they're working both sides of the plate, they tend to be pretty effective when he's making the calls.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. And with that, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, the center fielder in this one, as good as anybody out there in the field. Has a lot of speed, can cover a lot of ground, and most importantly, he's very reliable.
Alex Valentin is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Steve Pearce gets his first try now, and he's seen that average climb the last week or so. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
100 miles an hour is hard. A high 100, impossible to get on top of.
0-2, here it comes. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Prince Fielder steps into the box, and we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do.
Wow, what a start to this game. 4 straight strikeouts, and he's baffling these guys.
Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and a big hack by Fielder, just like his daddy, but it's 0-2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Here we go, guys.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pilar is camped under this one, and that's out number 2.
Batting sixth,
Marcos Casilla will stand in now, and you can see the splits on your screen. He's been exceptionally good against left-handed pitching to this point. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Here we go.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Very economical to start out there. Got through that first inning on just 9 pitches. He's got a chance to keep it in single digits here again in the second.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the third. And we are... Here's Elvis Andrus now to start the inning out for the Rangers. Matt Vasgersian, Eric Harros, Steve Lyons with you in the booth. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Hit out towards second. Fielded by Rutledge. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting 8, catcher,
Robinson Chirinos strides forward with a hot bat in his hands. Great numbers over the past few games. Into the windup and the pitch. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
If you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just one finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
Here's James Jones now. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. The numbers, 282 to start play, 3 homers, and 25 driven in. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's just working east and west here. He'll be fine if he just stays out of the middle.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Delino DeShields is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Get ahead right here.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Hey, no one down here.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. And pitching wins, they just aren't as celebrated these days as they once were. But I'll tell you, if you're leading the league, you're one of the best pitchers around. We'll see if he can hold on and add another win to his total in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Rougned Odor is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Alex Valentin stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
And there's number 8. 1 away.
You out there?
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Steve Pearce will stand in to start things out.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
right, no one down here.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders.
Yeah, Matt, more of the same for him as he's currently leading the American League in that category. So far this year, nobody's had an answer for his stuff. He's been dominant. Not only that, but the defense behind him has been rock solid as well.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ballgame. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Marcos Casilla digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. But it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Yeah, one pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. 15 up, 15 down to start the ball game. Leading off the inning, Elvis Andrews, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
No outs now, none.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Robinson Chirinos is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one.
Jeez. Finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night.
One ball.
About time, boys.
Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Well, we've talked about it already, but this has just been an absolutely dominating performance out there. That's 14 strikeouts.
Here's James Jones now, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one.
He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, so it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. So 6 perfect innings for him out of the gate as he's been masterful. We're through 6 full. The Blue Jays on top, 3-0. Delino DeShields will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Inciarte's there. 1 down.
Now batting.
And for you at home, all I'm going to do is direct your attention to the hits column right there. It is what it is here in the 7th inning.
Rougned Odor will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. So he can just flat out control a game. He's done that so far in this one, and we'll see if he can add another one to his shutouts lead.
Here comes the first pitch. Alex Valentin is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you've just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Rangers set down in order. They're down 4-0. Josh Donaldson will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far.
Josh Donaldson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Josh Donaldson is, of course, one of the greatest players in the game today. But before he was a pro, he had a really nice college career at Auburn, the same program that has turned out other greats such as Frank Thomas, Bo Jackson, and Timmy Hudson.
Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control, 0-2.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the 1st out.
Wow, a real sharp break to this thing. It's a slider, and he starts it out over the middle of the plate. Now, the hitter thinks he's got something that he can handle, and then this thing just makes a beeline right for his hands. That is a tough pitch.
Edwin Encarnacion now. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Boy, he's taking on the heart of the lineup and going right through it like they weren't even there. That's back-to-back strikeouts now to the number 3 and 4 hitters, and he's making it look easy.
Here's Dexter Fowler now as he gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out toward right field. Jones is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Jays are out in front, 4-0. Leading off the inning, Steve Pearce. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Once again, the Rangers would like to thank Clayton Reed and his amazing dog, Hank, for performing thrilling aerial frisbee tricks.
First offering on its way. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
Yeah, he's still got that good movement on the two-seamer. He's been throwing it well all night long.
Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
And just another outstanding pitch right there. And it's not easy to do with so much on the line here in the 8th inning. But he's now down to his final 5 outs.
Prince Fielder will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
4 outs to go, and if he's feeling the pressure out there, he sure isn't showing it. He looks like he's just out there throwing a bullpen session or something.
Marcos Casilla will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the 9th.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so he's not setting guys up or wasting a lot of pitches. He's coming right after everybody.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
We're already at 4. Do I hear 5 strikeouts in a row?
Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They trail here 4-0. Sean Tollison will come on now to start the ninth inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the ninth.
Tollison.
Josh Rutledge ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
2 times here they've gone away, both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now.
He's having a little trouble finding the strike zone here to start off the inning. And it's a long road back from 3-0.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Set. Here's the 3-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Casilla moves over. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting,
Kevin Pillar gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Low for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Smoked on the ground left side and into left field for a 1-out hit.
the right fielder, number 1, Jared Dyson.
Gerard Dyson digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back in.
Just keeping an eye on him.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Stephen Lim is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the 5th. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out with the man at first. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Runner goes. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Oh, that one got the pitcher. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Blue Jays held in check, but they're in front 4-0. Elvis Andrus will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
Grounded to third. Donaldson's there. And taken in out there for the first out.
That's a big one there to start the ninth. 2 outs away now. You can cut the tension in this building with a knife.
Robinson Chirinos will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now.
Tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes. I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
1 out, nobody on. Strike. So now he's 1 out away from perfection.
1 out to go. Can you believe this? Man, I wonder what's going through his head right now.
James Jones will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
These guys would like to at least get someone on base here in this bottom of the ninth. Got to make them sweat a little.
And here's a swing and a miss, and now the Rangers are down to their final strike here.
It was kind of a delayed swing right there. He looked like he had to wait to see if it was going to be anywhere close, and now he's in a big hole.
Swing and a miss. He's done it. A perfect game.
And that is absolutely dominant. I mean, what else could you say? 27 up, 27 down, and you know what? This is the first time I've ever witnessed a perfect game. So it's one of the hardest things for a pitcher in the world to do, probably the hardest. But we were fortunate enough to see it here, guys. A perfect game.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, I'll say he's a pretty good candidate. All you have to do is look at the line score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. You know, these come along in baseball maybe once a decade, so this is as good as it gets, folks.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Blue Jays come out on top, 4-0. Good night from Arlington.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base.
Both teams getting their final warm-ups in as we welcome you back to the MLB pregame. Tuesday night baseball now from the Big A, Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Johnny Giavotella comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Johnny Giavotella.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. EK as the Jays take the field here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, they still find themselves stuck in 3rd place in the division, but this is an important stretch for these guys, and if they can string a few victories together, they've got a chance to get back into it.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Well, the moment now to take a look at the starting 9 for Mike Scioscia's Angels. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Boy, this team is so tough to pitch to. They have the fewest strikeouts in the league. So if they continue to be aggressive at the plate, drive the ball into the gaps, and try to hang a crooked number up on this team early.
Danny Valencia will stand in for the first time now, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Dyson is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. And with that, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts, so we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Mike Trout will get his first opportunity here, and he enters play 3rd in the American League batting race.
And he has a top 5 slugging percentage as well, so there's a lot of extra base hits to go along with that stellar average.
And that's in there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
2 out, nobody on. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. He may not throw a ton of change-ups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Second inning upcoming from the Big A with no score. Cole Calhoun strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Cole Calhoun.
Here comes the first pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
100 miles an hour is hard. A high 100, impossible to get on top of.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're gonna beat me, you're gonna have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's gonna give this guy anything he can pull.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, there's no question this guy's got to be in the running for the Cy Young this year. He makes quick work of this guy on 3 pitches. That was just too easy.
Here's Cody Ashe. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 15 long balls and 48 driven in. Tap fouled at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, it's been something of a strikeout fest here to start this game off. Already 4 strikeouts now in the first 5 batters. Now that's going to be a tough pace to keep up.
Here's C.J. Cron now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And there's number 8. 1 away.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. Devin Travis will stand in, and he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks as you see the average there over the course of the last 9 ball games. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will wind up a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Batting 8, designated hitter.
And let's check the grip on that last split-fingered pitch. You can see how wide his fingers get across the top of the baseball, and that's what gives it the backspin needed to be effective.
Stepping in now, Josh Rutledge. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got the average at 285 here to start play. 10 home runs and 29 driven in. Third inning, no score to this point. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
You know, it's just the third inning, but you can already tell. So far, he's wearing out that inside corner. He doesn't want these guys to get too extended, and it's worked out for him so far.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so important. I mean, here, this is probably a ball, but you can't risk taking this pitch on 1-2 and hope that you get the benefit of the umpire's call. You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much with it in the first place.
Russell Martin now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The average coming in at 266, 11 home runs and 31 RBIs. And he falls behind 0-2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We've played 2.5. No score on the show. Derek Norris will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Well, Matty just continues this string of his last 10 games where he's hitting over 300. He has those really, really nice games mixed in there.
And he'll step off. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
If you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just one finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Comes in here right at 260. 3 homers and a dozen RBIs. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
We're already at 4. Do I hear 5 strikeouts in a row?
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Well, right now he is just carving them up, dare I say, like a Thanksgiving turkey. That's 7 strikeouts already, and he's made it look easy so far.
Yunel Escobar will stand in, and as you can see, he's had troubles here in his own ballpark. He's much better away from home. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Encarnacion has got it, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. 3. Ender Inciarte is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Be right back.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count. 0-2.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
Hit to third. Valencia comes up with it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The right fielder, number 1, Jared Dyson.
Into the box, Gerard Dyson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean, quick play on him, because if they don't, he's safe.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control. 1-2. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
And here this is one more time on show track. You can see he checked his swing there, and I think he did so in time, but you can clearly see that that pitch is in the strike zone, and I think ultimately that was a called 3rd strike.
Josh Donaldson will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control. 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient, because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ashe is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Johnny Givotella will stand in as the lineup turns over here. He was called out on strikes to open the home first.
And remember, they got him on a fastball, so I got to figure they're going to attack him the exact same way.
Grounded down the third baseline. Donaldson with a sliding stop. He's out.
Oh, what a play.
Now batting,
Danny Valencia is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat.
Well, at least he was able to get it into the outfield, and that's more than most of his teammates can say so far.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And you'd think for as hot as this guy's been over the last few games, they might be treading carefully. They're coming right after him, and now they've got him in an 0-2 hole.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Mike Trout will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2.
And with some of these guys, it's like they're in an 0-2 count before they even come to the plate.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Cole Calhoun will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
And that's exactly where you want to put that thing. Start it right down the middle and trust that its action will cause it to drop.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season.
Yeah, Matt, more of the same for him is he's currently leading the American League in that category. He's having himself just a fantastic season so far. Not only is he pitching well, but his team is playing great for him as well. You need run support and solid defense to rack up the wins like he is, and he's getting it.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. C.J. Cron will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
On, could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Derek Norris will lead things off for the Angels here as they look to get it going in their half of the sixth.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
And even though that is a strike, man, that thing is coming in so hard, it's almost impossible to get a level swing on. You're better off taking it and waiting for something you can handle a little better.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. He's really been a difference maker on the mound. He attacks the strike zone and is using all of his pitches very effectively. Just one of those guys that's really fun to watch doing his thing.
Switching my broadcast over to Twitch streaming.